Welcome to another episode of Bet the Bus. I am your host, Will Compton, aka Payoff Willie, aka Playoff Willie, aka we are in the fight of our fucking life, boys. Hey, adversity is on top of us. I don't know about you guys, but my Barstool Sportsbook account is down to 27 cents. Has not been filled up, but I shit you not, that thing will be getting filled up right after this episode, right after I give these bets, because again, 90% of success is just showing up. 90% of success is just showing up in this world, and we got to stay fucking consistent. We can't break up in this loser attitude mentality. I'm going to get into that in a second, but let's first shout out our presenting sponsor, Proper Wild. We need this juice to talk to us a little bit more. We need a little bit more clarity, because they provide clarity, because there's no artificial sweeteners, no preservatives, no bullshit, just natural tasting energy with clean ingredients that work. Proper Wild small 2.5 ounce little shooters are great to take on the go, saving you lots of time, lots of money, and that well-needed, long-lasting energy, if you guys know what I'm talking about. ProperWild.com/Barstool to try Proper Wild for 30% off, saving you money. Now we're about to fucking make you money. We need a little bit more juice from these boys. I'm going to rip this peach mango. I'm going to down this boy real quick, because we got to get some. Guys, it's hard to get out of bed and show up when you've been knocked to your fucking knees.
If you're soft.
In the last 2 weeks. If you're soft.
We're not soft.
We're not fucking soft here. That's why it's like, you know, sometimes you got to tell the wife to shut the fuck up every now and then. I'm just kidding, sweetheart. That was a little too far. Maybe the whole stay in your lane thing got to my head. That was... Jack, recap us on the last week.
What were we, 500? 2-2?
We were 500.
I mean, yeah.
At the end of the day, we were, you know, we weren't drowning. We did lose Bet the Boys as well, so technically 2-3. We're not drowning. The rate I'm out there shooting, I'm hurting.
Yeah, but the Bet the Boys is like the London games. To me, it's like we're not playing on foreign soil, so it doesn't even count. So we're 500, and I get your bank account is dwindling, but all I heard from that pregame speech was you got 27 cents in the account. That means there's still hope. There's still hope. And you know what Vince Lombardi once said?
Tell me.
Perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence. And that's what we're trying to do today, is we're trying to catch excellence.
With that, everybody, please bow your heads. The Lord's gambling serenity prayer. Dear Lord, please grant us the serenity to accept the results from last weekend that we so for the love of us would love to change, but we cannot. The courage to bet the bus and add more to our bank accounts, even when it's down to 27 cents when we can. I still can. I can. And the wisdom to know that it's not going to matter. For thine is the kingdom, the power, the sportsbook, the glory of yours now and forever, Lord. Lord, please, for the love of God, it feels like the rapture is upon us. You've come down, you've swept us on the board the last 2 weeks. Help us get back to that prosperous way that we know how, that we were doing all year long, Lord. With that, we all say in your name, amen, and let's get paid. Boys,
Lead us to victory, Will.
a true man is revealed in difficult times. I'm going to say that again. A true man is revealed in difficult times. Bruce Lee once said the successful warrior is the average man with laser-like focus. Self-doubt's creeping in a little bit. You start to get that loser mentality from Coach Vrabel himself. You get a little late in the season. Guys, you're out on the fence. Where are we going to go? What's the direction? Don't be a fucking loser. Don't get in little groups, little cliques. Like, I don't think I'm going to watch Bet the Bus this week. I don't think I'm going to subscribe. I don't think I'm going to give a comment. The boys kind of keep losing. They're at 500. They're below 500. They're not necessarily doing it. That's what fucking losers do. But winners respond. Winners get back to the fundamentals. That's what we have to do. That's why I brought the whiteboard out. You look at the whiteboard right now, you see an iceberg, right? You guys all see that iceberg. What's above that iceberg? Like, what's above the waves?
The tip of the iceberg.
The tip of the iceberg. And that's what people see. They see the wins, the
10%.
losses. Yeah, they see the shit. They see the money in the bank account. Hey, they see the tangible material things that come from us being prosperous all year. They also see the failure. But what do they not see? They don't see the resilience. They don't see the hours that are put in. They don't see the stress. They don't see the wife up your ass every day about what your account's at, right? They don't see that resolve that you fucking have when you have the self-doubt. You have to talk to yourself, am I going to do it again? But you got to fucking show up day in, day out. It's like there's a study that came out. 84% of caterpillars quit before they become a butterfly.
Damn. Wow.
84% quit before becoming a butterfly. They can't deal with it anymore. But it's also like that other graph. That dude digging down in the underground. He keeps fucking digging. Sometimes those motherfuckers, usually 84%, just like caterpillars, quit. They walk away. But what happens? You keep chipping away. I know what type of digger I am. Do you? That's what it fucking comes down to, right? And again, let's get back to the fundamentals. Where's my marker?
Digger or dicker?
Both, brother. It's like that four-corner chart. What's the first one, JP? Come on, we teach this at Bussin with the boys too.
Positivity?
No, belief. And what's over here? Belief in your potential, Mitch. Belief in your potential. Stay with me, brother. Potential. And what's down here in this bottom right, Jack?
Accountability.
No, sir. Action.
Damn, I know the fourth one.
Action. The belief that you have in our potential is going to produce what kind of action you take. If you doubt this shit, you're not going to take a lot of action. But if you believe in the formula and you produce enough action, whether or not you take lumps in the head along the way, what are you going to get, Jack?
Money.
Results.
Also, I love that answer. Money.
Yes.
Dollar signs, boys. Stick with us. The formula's right there. Belief, potential, action, result. And then it feeds your belief we're doing something right because we need momentum to go in the Super Bowl. Guys, we spent hours, we spent long nights in the lab talking about what this weekend's gonna look like. I'm a little out of breath. I got fucking into it because I love you guys, right? I fucking care about you guys. I'm in this with you. With that said, JP, Jack, somebody get us into the games. If you got something else to add too, please don't hesitate to speak up. We only got 2 games to go over today. We got a little bit of time.
That third corner of that rectangle, the action, I took some action this week, and it might have been illegal, but in my car, I took out all mirrors, all rearview mirrors, any mirror that has me look back. Because, hey, I wrote this one down so I don't forget like last week.
Yes, sir. Come on now, cuz.
There's something about the past, Will. The only way to fix the past is to keep moving forward. And that's an original.
That's an OG?
That's an OG.
From JP Hove, from Professor Hove. Pain is the cost of growth. And we're going through it. And no matter of fact, I'm going to take down my rearview mirrors now. Because I love that. I love that little
We don't need
analogy.
to look back, bro.
We don't need to look back because we're looking forward.
We're looking forward to the Bengals at Chiefs, where Joe Burrow will take over Patrick Mahomes as the best quarterback in the NFL. That's my thoughts. What are your thoughts?
I like what you're putting down right there. That's the question, right? Does Joe Burrow become the certified best QB in the league if he wins this game? They win this game. There's a fucking whole plethora. And I want to give it a special shout out to Eli Apple. I love the pettiness on social media. You gotta love the villains out there. Don't give a fuck what their PFF ranking is. Don't give a fuck what the chirps are. Just know they're coming correct when they hop on that Bird app, and I respect that. The spread is -1.5, favored toward the Bengals. For new gamblers out there, gamble responsibly, 1-800-GAMBLER. That means we need the Bengals to win by 2 or more if we're picking the Bengals. If you're picking the Chiefs, if the Bengals only win by 1 point, you win the bet. I explain that simply. I hear I'm an educator now. Professor Comp, Professor Willie. Burrow is 3-0 against the Chiefs. Wait. He's won their last 4 games, right? Or just last 3? This will be number 4 if they win. We don't know what the pick is yet. Seems like I know where I'm going with this. The Chiefs are the number 1 passing attack in the NFL. However, Patrick Mahomes is down. High ankle sprain. The motherfucker is a fucking wolf. He's a warrior. He's going to continue to get back up. He's going to play. This is a classic. Copious amounts of Toradol, copious amounts of caffeine, and jerking off in the hotel room before that game to get some nerves down. That's what type of day Patrick Mahomes is going to have come Sunday. I love that callback. I love that, G. You're in it. You're fucking in it right now.
He's coming.
But I'm telling you, there's something we've got to stop sleeping on the Bengals. We've got to stop sleeping on the Bengals. Here are the keys to success for the Bengals. Joe Burrow, you need a hype fucking video before the game. That one where he did the and spun around last week, hype. Look for him to come in shades, dressed to the nines, ready to make a fucking statement, ready for Chiefs fans to get their refund from getting that ass beat in Arrowhead, because Arrowhead's turning to Burrowhead. Ooh. Arrowhead is turning to Burrowhead. I got that from some of the boys on the Bengals. I fucking love it, and I'm rolling with it. hand the ball to Joe Mixon, run it down their fucking throat, and then sprinkle in that Joey B. Burr. Hey, what's his name, JP?
Joey Burrow.
Here's what I did for you guys. I brought the
black
briefcase for my picks.
Briefcase. Flimsy briefcase. Flimsable.
Here's what we're going, boys. Bengals minus 1.5, and we're also picking the over 46.5. I do think it's going to be a little bit of an air raid with a heavy dose of Joe Mixon, but I would love to see Eli Apple talking shit after this game. And just in case you didn't see it, and you can zoom in on that right there, JP, this is the last game to enjoy, Chiefs fans, because you guys are going fucking down. You guys are going fucking down this weekend. You got anything to say, Mitch? Bussin?
Say it louder. No, I'm saying the Pat Mahomes being down is not being hobbled is huge. I am not feeling the most confident as a Chiefs fan going into this game. However, I do think we have some sort of chance. I think the Chiefs they're gonna realize what's going on. They're gonna hand the ball off to Pacheco and McKinnon and kind of keep the not going to be the same sort of Chiefs offense we're used to. Going to kind of slow down the clock, slow it down. But I don't even know if that's going to be enough. So I'm not picking the game. I'm just going to go with the over. That's
do you hear it in his voice, guys?
Yeah.
Hey, do you hear it in his voice?
He don't believe in it.
He don't believe in it.
No.
He don't believe. He don't have belief in the potential for the action for the result. He ain't going to be getting paid this weekend.
Nah, fuck that. Chiefs money line.
No. We all saw it.
I had a quote for Joe Burrow because obviously big, long-time listener, big fan of the show. He tunes in every week. If you check the comments, he's always living in there. But this one might actually be going to Mitch. And this was said by a beautiful woman, a philosopher, an activist, just a true gem. And that's Maya Angelou. And she said, you may not control all of the criticism that life throws your way, but you can decide not to be bothered by them. And maybe that's for Mitch. But I'm sending this to Bengals Nation because everyone's doubting them. Everyone thinks that, oh, it's just another fluke. It's another fugazi. But this is the Bengals' time. They're going back to the Super Bowl. It's going to be money line Bengals, and I think it's going to be a blowout. And you can.
So why won't you take the minus 1.5 if you're saying money line then blowout? The spread's only at minus 1.5, brother.
Oh, my bad. I thought we were. It was flipped. So yeah. I'll even push the spread and go 3.5 with the Bengals.
Oh, fuck. Okay, Jack, let's go.
I'm telling you, it's going to be an ugly game for the Chiefs. It's going to be sad. We saw Mahomes limping and stuff. I'm just not confident in it, especially the way Mitch's voice was kind of shaking in that little prelude.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's there for them. I think the Chiefs' time has finally come. That $500 million contract they paid to Patrick Mahomes is all going down the toilet with a high ankle sprain. I have nothing against Chiefs Kingdom like you do, but I do think that the Bengals are going to beat that ass.
I agree, and I think Joe Burrow solidifies himself as the best quarterback in the league when he beats Mahomes for the fourth time. Their last four meetings. JP, Jack, you want to take us to the next one?
Yeah. To our second and final game of the week. It's sad. Can we take a moment, honestly, and appreciate the season that is come and gone? We only have 3 more games total. And so thanks to all the players and coaches out there that give us the joy we get every week.
Please take your hat off, Jack. Hats off, guys. We have a moment of silence. Jack, you can walk us through whatever you want to walk us through, but this is a moment of silence as well.
All right, I appreciate that. We needed that. Thank you to everyone who puts in time and work as much as we do. Moving on, we got the 49ers at the link against Eagles. I think this one, to me, it's not obvious, but it is obvious. So give us the pick, Will.
You think so?
Yeah.
Here's the data, and I'm going to run through some data for you guys. The spread's 2.5 with the Eagles favored. The over-under is, I think it's up to 46.5 now. Maybe it's 45.5. I'm reading 45.5 right here. Could be 46.5. I don't know. Check the fucking sportsbook app, boys. The Eagles led the NFL with 70 sacks during the regular season, and 4 players had at least 10 sacks. That's fucking insane. They have 75 sacks, which includes the playoffs, and that is the 3rd best ever. Mitch had a fun little stat outside. If they get 5 sacks in this game, they will surpass the 85 Bears. That's monumental. Listen, the Eagles, they reminded everybody last week what they're about, and they're fucking tough, legit tough. They're a tough-ass ball club. They're 6-2 against the spread in their last 8 playoff games when it comes to data for betting. They've won their last 7 of 9. Remember, the boy, Jalen, he was hurt a little bit. He's a little bit banged up. They're going through some adversity, but they got 3 Pro Bowlers on the offensive line. They move the fucking trenches on both sides of the ball, offense and defensive line. But the 49ers are the hottest team currently in the NFL. Guys, 12-game win streak. They dropped off a little bit last weekend against the Cowboys. They only won 19-12. And I think that humanized them a little bit. It's like, okay, maybe they are kind of beatable. And then the performance the Eagles put on, I think that's where it seems obvious, right? Because again, Niners had a down week. A broken clock is right twice a day.
True.
Every now and then you can slip up, but let's not forget that they've won 12 straight. Purdy's 7-0 as a starter, and the Niners are 10-2 against their spread during their 12-game streak. Both top 5 defenses. This is going to be a game for the fucking trenches. I think we're going to see sacks. I think we're going to see the Eagles get humbled a little bit during this game. I think this is the hardest game that I've picked because I love both teams, bro. Like, if you look at it from the Eagles standpoint, what do you need to have done? Waffle House needs to be open 24/7. You got Smitty and A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown looks like a fucking transformer in that uniform. Jalen Hurts is on a mission. If they win this game, he'll be the only Oklahoma quarterback to appear in a Super Bowl. That's massive. An Oklahoma legend. Legend. The trenches, that's where the game is won. And both sides are fucking good, bro. It's all about, can the Niners take care of the football? We don't need big cock Brock showing his cock. We need him being a facilitator out there, delivering the ball, George Kittle, delivering the ball around George Kittle, might be in the Bet the Boys parlay, deliver the ball around, throw it to George Kittle. Christian McCaffrey, we might be looking at an anytime touchdown right there. You need to feed the machine. And my advice to the Niners going into this game when they got the loudspeaker coming out of the tunnel, because that shit is fucking hype. If you can make sure the Eagles don't play dreams and nightmares and you shut that shit down immediately, pre-game, start a fight, get something going. You cannot allow them to play dreams and nightmares and start to get busy with it on the field pre-game. I think it's going to be a hype fucking game. We're going to go to the briefcase for what the answer holds.
Oh, God.
Do you have a potential pick if Meek Mill's at the game, though? Because that's a factor.
I feel good about what I have in this briefcase, Jack.
Because if Meek Mill comes out and does dreams and nightmares, you might as well just go back in the locker room.
Where I will be scared. If Meek Mills is there, Dreams and Nightmares is getting played, and Sirani is getting active. Sirani is getting active in front of the camera. You see that man get active in front of the camera? Fuck.
Well said. Oh my God.
I like the 49ers money line, and I like the under because I think we're going to see some sacks. I think, again, the Niners know how to play with some adversity. They just did it against the Cowboys. Do the Eagles? Mitch is nodding his head yes. Maybe they might. Maybe they have this year. But I like this game to be fucking dirty, gritty. And here's what we need the Niners to do.
Be ready. Be ready.
All right, I blacked out for a moment. Now, here's what we need to happen. Here are the keys to success. 1, manage your emotions. You're in a hostile environment. You got to keep your poise. Brock, Purdy, rookie QB, hey, level heads will prevail, son. Lean on the vets. Make it easy, some quick, wheel and deal, but it's going to be a hostile environment. It's going to be fucking electric. That's 1, manage your emotions. Number 2, draw a fucking play where Trent Williams goes in motion and absolutely fucking disintegrates somebody. Which leads into my 3rd one, get the fight fucking started. You're in the lane of Rocky Balboa. You're going to be in a hostile environment. Yeah, emotions are going to be high before the game, pre-game, dreams and nightmares coming out with the boombox, ready to scrap a little bit. But then you manage them right before kickoff. But once that ball gets kicked off, get the fight fucking started and hit somebody in the fucking mouth. That's how the Niners take care of business. Bang, bang, Niner gang.
Did we throw it to the guy?
Now we will throw it to the guy. We'll throw it to the guy. We see what he says. Hey, we're going to get your money paid, JP. We're going to get him paid in full. And if he doesn't pay, we got a little deal on the side. He's going to double down. And whatever he wins, he's splitting it in half with you. But we're going to make sure he has some nice big bets going on because you got to get paid from that disrespect last week.
What's good, Playoff Willie? I'm here to tell you that JP and I, we have squared up. We've come to an agreement. I'm placing a large wager on a 2-team parlay this week, and half of my winnings will be going to JP via Venmo. This is his request. He believes in me this much. He loved my picks. Here I go. I'm going to give it to you. I will be in attendance in Philadelphia at the 49ers Eagles game. I'm going Niners away team. The Eagles think they're the hot shots. They think they got it going on. I got news for you. Kyle Shanahan and the boys are coming to ruin the parade. I'm going to be in 49ers gear. I'm going to be fighting every Eagles fan. Next pick, I'm going with Joey Burrow, the big Burrow man. He's going to take out Mahomes. He's 3-0 against them. It's going to be a big win for the guy. Me and JP are going to be celebrating, splitting our funds. It's going to be a great weekend.
Guys, thanks for tuning in to Bet the Bus. Subscribe, fucking leave comments, the thumbs up button, all that. Expect to see a lot of zeros this weekend. 0 losses, 0 negativity, and a lot of zeros in your bank account.
Before we leave,
Uh-oh.
I just like to end us on one final note.
Please, while the salute's up.
The quality of your life is built around the quality of your decisions, and you are always one decision away from a completely different life. So make that right decision this weekend. That's all I'm going to say.
Clear eyes, full slate, can't lose. Love you. Good work today, boys.